Okay, what we're going to do is go back to this. We had the video a couple weeks ago where we went over this problem here, and I was looking at this, at the video from the class, and I realized that this one was done incorrectly. And it was, the explanation that I made was otherwise was really good, yet I made a mistake. And so I'm going to make an example of myself and tell you what I did wrong, and the hope is that you might avoid making this mistake that I made during class, probably for the first time in my life that I ever taught this. And what do you think I did wrong when I was in class? Do you have an idea?
No, I don't remember this thing.
I'll tell you what it was. What it is, you know how during class I have you take notes a certain way, and I'm particular about things, like if you want to find the equation line, you need to list a point and a slope, and there are little things that are sort of automatic things that are going to help us avoid mistakes. Well, one of the things, when you do an average rate of change problem, the first thing I want you to do is what I didn't do last time, is to write out the formula. Okay, A rock. And what is A rock that I tell you how to do in this class? You remember? Starts with F.
F of B.
F of B.
Minus F of A.
Minus F of A.
Over B minus A.
Over B minus A. Now, the thing that I did in class is we were able to find F of B, and we find F of A, but what did we or I forget to do here?
Write it in the formula?
Plug it in formula, exactly. And therefore the answer we got was not correct. So I'm going to have a chance to redeem myself. And what happens is we have 15 storage X. Oops, wrong place. I want to go to this place right here. 15 storage X. And then we can just type it in. We're in radians. That part is good. We have 82 plus 4 sine X over 2, right? 82 plus 4 sine X over 2. Or I could just put 0.5x, right? Would that be the same?
Yes.
And so we have this, right? And you might remember that. I do a little bit. And then we can put in 10 storage X and do similarly. So we have 82 plus 4 sine 0.5x. And then we have this, and then we have 85.752 minus ANS, second ANS, so we get this.
Oh, then you have to divide it by.
Yeah, exactly. So what I forgot to do was these other classes here, was the B minus A, which is going to be 5, right? So we got to divide by 5. So we got to divide this by 5. We divide by 5. Now we'll get the correct answer, which rounded to 3 decimal place would be what?
1.518.
1.518 probably, right? .518, be sure. But the reason I'm pointing this to you is, and let's see, do we have cars per minute, right? And so this is going to be F of t is in cars per minute, and T is in minutes. So those would be cars per minute, right? And so per minute squared, we could say that, right? So the reason I'm pointing this out is because the thing that I forgot to do in that demonstration on video was to put this formula down. So if you write the formula down, you're going to be less likely to forget what I forgot. So just a word to the wise. So when I do these little memory devices, these graphical organizers, there's a reason for it. And we demonstrate it. So let's go on here to where we were, which was using the power rule for finding the derivatives. And were you all working on those assignments? I know we had Aaron and using the power rule of calculus. Did you have that? Did I hand it out to everybody just to?
Wait on Friday?
Did I hand this out just to you on Friday?
I wasn't here on Friday.
I wasn't here on Friday.
This thing right here?
Yeah, I think you got that right.
Did you get this?
Oh no, we got that. Yeah.
You did get it, okay.
Okay.
So anyway, let's go ahead and look at a few of these.
Yeah.
I think I only did like the first 10.
You did the first 10, yes?
Any direction never.
Okay.
Just went up.
Okay, we'll go to product rule after that. Okay, so what I want you to do is work on these exercises and ask me if you have questions about them. Aaron, you didn't finish all these, did you?
I got 9 then.
No. So I want you to work on these and ask me if you have any questions on any of these so far. The power rule of differentiation. Do you want me to do any of these?
Yeah, please.
Which one?
Do 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went in like this.
Do the
Okay.
do the 4 hardest ones in the G.
Sorry, this is like number 1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4,
okay.
5.
We'll see if I have, get that sheet out. So we'll have it. Power rule of calculus.
Which one do you want the first ones?
Okay, how many?
Yep.
Can I read the direction first? Before you
Yes, you can go.
working it out?
There it is. Okay, so now I'm looking at the same one you are. Which one of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 total. Which one?
I don't really remember what I'm doing.
I'll do a couple of these.
We do have 4 because I don't know, I don't remember what.
4, okay. 4 is 1/2, f of x equals 1/2 x to the 6th, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Call it number 4. F of x equals 1/2 x to the 6th power. So f prime of x is going to be equal to 6 times 1/2 x to the 5th power. And so that's going to simplify to 3x to the 5th power. Does that look right? Okay. Okay, that's number 4.
See, that's what I thought you did, but I brain is
No, but see, it's the thing about it, it's a new concept to you, this whole power rule, finding the derivative of something. And so we need to repeat, to wash, rinse, and repeat
I have a water.
on this several times.
How you gonna-
I want this.
What do you mean?
I
Thank
probably
you.
should probably trade you your phone for the water here.
Do
There
it.
you go. No, that's okay, nothing, but it's keep put away, that's all right.
Lots of good stuff on there.
Thanks, Gavin. All right, another one. Hannah, you got a question on one of these?
Can you do that big one?
That big one?
This is number 4.
Is that an equation or is it?
Does it matter if the
The last
exponents
one.
are
Or
rational?
that one?
Or do you want them like in a root?
Oh, okay, yeah, you could probably leave them in the original form they were in. Yeah,
Okay, so-
maybe.
So which ones are the equations and which ones?
So put them back into
are
the same form?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably the same, return to the same
So I
form.
get, since the exponent's on the denominator, you can, in your final answer.
Probably so, yeah,
You can
probably could do that, yeah.
So, is the y equals AEB plus B over B, is that an equation or is that one of the questions?
It's a function, which
The
one is
last
that?
one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's function. I know.
That's a function. So that's one you had a question about. What's happened on those? A, B, and C are constants.
And E, or not E.
A, B, and C are constants
So
on
the
the
only ones
last
we're
one.
not doing are the d over dx and then the y equals squared, or is it just output? This is where, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, the only one that you're not doing,
Okay.
the one,
This
very
one.
one, ddx is the rule, that's the rule.
Yeah, you should really box that in.
Yeah, that's the rule. Power
The only
rule.
one you're not doing is this one.
Yeah, that's the rule.
Okay, I got it, thank you.
That's the rule.
Yeah, what's that big for?
Huh?
What's that big for?
So when it says f of x equals 1 minus 6
Oh,
point
right.
7, that's already
This one?
solved.
That's what I mean.
So about number 5.
Number 5?
Like I know how to do the first part,
5?
but the negative 5x, I don't know. I don't know where my head is. I'm usually smarter than this. Is the first one already
So 5 you have,
It's. Is the first one already solved? Is that like a trick question? The first one's a rule. No, like. Oh, the first one? Yeah. It's 0. Okay. Because the constant is 0.
So all in like, great.
so this one is 2x squared minus 5x plus 6.
Yeah. What about square root of
Okay, so f prime of x. I'm just going to write out the whole thing. So we have 2 times 2 is 4, and we have x to the 1 power, so that's that. And then we have minus 5, so this is going to be our answer for this one.
Oh, that's just it? I don't know why I was thinking I needed more. I did that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just feeling a little.
And if this is one of the ones we did, like using a definition of derivative, we had that whole big, long expander thing and cancel out all over the place. That's very much like one of those things, but this is a lot
Number 2
easier.
also 0? Yes. Okay, good. I'm catching on.
That's right. So the idea, Hannah, is exactly that, to sort of go through these things, some of them being similar, and then catching on.
Well, now I'm just figuring out.
Just take it, dude.
Dude.
Give it to me and then. There you go.
You're right. All right, questions on another one here, or
Not yet.
not yet? Okay.
What's that? You just said that.
Yeah, Gavin, you have a question? Yeah.
You good. The 2U and 3?
2 and 3?
No, 2U plus 3U, like the third to last one.
Okay, so that'd be number 18. Okay, all right, very good. Yeah, let's look at that one. So that's going to be number 18 according to Kylie's numbering system. Kylie, I liked your numbering system. That's a good system. All right.
Aaron?
So 18, we have G of U is equal to square root of 2U plus square root of 3U. And what I'm going to do is do a rewrite. So I'm going to rewrite this as G of U equals square root of 2, U to the 1/2 power, plus square root of 3, U to the 1/2 power. Does that make sense? And so now we can take our,
Is, on the first one, is the U 1/2 because it's not under the radical?
let me see, I'm just, oh, sorry, yeah, the wrong one. Thank you for catching that. I mistranscribed here.
It's all right, Mr. G.
No, so they are different powers, actually. So this is going to be this, right? So that's going to make things different. It's going to be like this. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
So we take a derivative here. We got G prime of U. We're going to have square root of 2. And then for this one here, we're going to have square root of 3 times 1/2 U to the negative 1/2 power. Does that make any sense? And so in rewriting this, G prime of U is equal to square root of 2 plus square root of 3 over 2 square root of U. So that's what that one's going to look like, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's right.
I like it.
That looks good? All right, Gavin, that was a good question. And that was a good catch, Aaron. Good job on catching that U, not under the radical. What did you get for 19? You
I don't know that one.
haven't done that one?
No, that one's just
That's right.
0, right? How sneaky.
Yeah, 19 is 0. That is sneaky.
That's a number, right?
Right.
It's a constant.
The constant, yeah.
It's a number.
It's a number, it's a constant.
I mean, in a way, it's right.
Like, I'm calling it out. I don't understand. Can't use it until you're in 5th grade, isn't that what it is? Yeah.
And then, like, I never use a pen, ever.
I got it in fifth grade.
Remember?
I only use pens.
Josh Fleming, right?
That's why.
Yeah.
Like 7th grade, I did.
So it was like second and third grade.
Isn't a Z just a Z with a tail?
Yes.
Inclusive, okay.
What?
Inclusive
Z?
Z is like a Z.
No, it's like, and then like,
Any questions? Carson, you have a question on one
yeah,
of
it
these?
goes like, hold on.
On the last one,
The very last one? Want to look at the last one? Number
That's what it
20?
is.
Yeah. it's
That's what
like-
the number
It's
20.
like an N with a little hump and a little Y.
Yeah, it's goofy.
So number 20,
That was a good looking Z too.
That was pretty good.
That was like some nice looking person.
Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning. We used to spend
Where's that at? Where's that at? When?
this way.
Yeah, Eustis?
I'm not driving to Eustis.
Yeah,
Eustis is
Friday.
pretty hefty weather.
It's
Right?
only like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Eustace is not fun.
Not compared to what they've been going.
Whole thing is literally into
I wanted to go to that, but
okay,
forgot you had a birthday ticket.
for
Day of.
one thing that we didn't, that you're not being prepared for in this is that if you have E, which is a natural exponent to a power, it's a derivative of itself. So y prime, and so you didn't have a way of knowing that at this point in this class. So this is sort of, in that respect, unfair question. And then, let me do the rewrite here. A, e to the v plus b v to the negative 1/2 plus c v to the negative 2 power. That's what that is. So our derivative, which we put down as prime, is a e to the v power. So nothing changes here. So basically, e to the power of x, the derivative of e to the power of x is itself. Okay, which you may not have had a way of knowing. Plus negative 1 times b v to the negative 2 power plus negative 2 c v to the negative 3 power. So now we can just summarize here. Y prime is equal to a e to the v minus b over v squared minus 2c over v cubed. Does that look right? Yeah. And again, these things are made deliberately to sort of look like more difficult than it really is. And a lot of the way we do you'll see problems in calculus is there'll be problems, Hannah, that are really pretty easy, but they're written in a way such as to make them look like they're more difficult than they really are. Does that make sense? Is that kind of what you'd expect? Yeah, that's what you expect. Okay. All right, anything else?
Number 16.
16?
Yes.
Okay, Aaron is interested in 16.
Piece of cake.
Oops, I want this to be
Do it.
16.
I think I'm asking.
Okay, 16, that's going to be 20,
I failed
19,
you.
18. So it's this
Sorry,
one here.
Dad.
It's f of x equals,
When?
Dad.
so you have f of x equals x squared minus 3x plus
I lost a
1.
dad, a mom, and a grandpa. They all graduated. And a son.
Oh, yeah.
That was,
Who's the mom?
Candy Coat.
Okay,
Like Cambridge.
so basically, it's a matter of simplifying, so we're going to have x squared over x squared minus 3x
Oh, so you
over
just
x
substitute
squared
X squared, okay, that's why I was confused.
plus 1 over x squared. And so when you simplify this out, you're going to get 1 minus 3 over x plus 1 over x squared. And then you can just make this 1 minus 3x to the negative 1 power plus x to the negative 2 power. All right, and now this is all the calculus rewrite so far. That's all this is. Or this is the non-calculus rewrite. Now you can just work this out using the power rule. Okay? What you get, you're going to get 0, f prime of x, that's f of x, excuse me. So f prime of x is equal to 0, and then you'd have -1 times 3x to the -2 power plus -2x to the -3 power. So f prime of x is equal to -3 over x squared minus 2 over x cubed. Is that what you got for that one? Should be right. Okay. Make sure this is on the, there, that's what it looks like there. Okay. Okay.